So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. From the gun, it's Ritter. Thrown left side, the catch is made. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first down with Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Here we go, set!
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go play action with Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and long.
Chop 60, chop 60. Set, 79 Bronco. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker, and it sets up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Let's go.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot.
Back to throw. Ritter. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Down.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Come on, set!
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Ready? Here we go, set! Ready?
Throwing is Ritter. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
19 Lions! Set!
Man in motion, heading left.
Check go!
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Let's go now! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Here's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
They go play action now. Ritter. That's caught left side by Bowers.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
Timberwolf. Down. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Raiders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready. Set go.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now, Ritter on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a... Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set go.
On play action, Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here we go, set. Get up.
That one intercepted.
A big play by the big fella, and Mike, we love it. Anytime any of the big guys up front get their hands on the ball, and I'll tell you what, look at him with the ball in his hand. I mean, he thought he was back playing Pop Warner in his running back days. That's a big-time play, and I have a feeling he's not going to be giving that ball up anytime soon.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Play action, it's Ritter. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He finds Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
Set up. Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Ready, ready! Ready!
They go play action with Ritter. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd and a yard.
7 Pirates, down!
From the gun, it's Ritter. Going up top. He's got it! And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready! Cougar 19! Go!
Here's Ritter to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go!
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60! Ready, ready?
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's gonna look for the home run ball. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up. Set. Hey.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. Very positive, Mike, is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
60 Bisons. Let's go now. Set go.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Set up. Go.
To throw is Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Warrior 70. Hut.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Down. Dragon 60. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Joe Tryon Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down.
Cup 19. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
19 tight. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. Hut.
On 4th down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Say, hey, Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
Now Ritter on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
On the double.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Street. Set go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set.
Mims sent in motion here.
Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
Mustang 19. Hut.
Play action now. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
There's that man again. Another catch.
On the ball.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break. 70 Ranger.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Pioneer. Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirate. Ready.
On first down, it's Ritter. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
On the set. Ready.
Here's a run. Whoa. And that's a nice pickup bringing it down to the 3.
Let's go.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
79 Bronco. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that time, the pressure, too much, he'll go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's Nix to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set.
They run it once more with Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. And now it's 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Panther 60. Set.
His drive will start on the ground. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line. Second down. Knicks. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.